Hello, my beautiful friends. Happy Saturday. Ooh, let me back this up just a little bit. Happy Saturday. I hope that you are having a wonderful weekend. It is Saturday morning, and Saturday around our house means two things every Saturday. It usually means the park, and it also means we're running some type of errands that we couldn't get through for the rest of the week. Does anybody else do that? You save up your errands until Saturday because Monday through Friday is just too crazy. So that's what's going on around our house. We definitely also sleep in a little bit on Saturdays. Does anybody else sleep in on Saturdays? My sweet husband let me sleep in way too late this morning. So we've got the park on the docket for today as soon as we get done with this. And then I'm going to get this crazy hair done. So I'm super excited about that. And then we are gonna we're gonna wing it the rest of the day on Saturday. So I wanted to pop on and see how everyone is doing and set my face for the day to get all of those things done. So we're gonna set it and then really just forget it the rest of the day. So I hope everyone is having a good day. Let me know if you are popping on for the first time. If you're just joining us for the first time, hit hashtag beautiful friend. If you are catching the replay, throw me a hashtag replay, hashtag tardy. So good to see you. Thank you so much for stopping by. And if you have any questions about any of the products that I'll be using today, just pop into the description of this video. The link is right there. Yeah. All the access at your fingertips. If you're hopping on, say hello. Love to know that you're here with us. And so we will just get started. So the first thing I'm picking up today is not foundation. It's my BeFit leak. It's my BeFit leak. It's my BeFit lip and cheek stain. And why am I picking up first? I don't have any foundation, no powder, no concealer, nothing on my face yet. So why would I be going in with this? So this is a liquid. It's a stain. I've used this before in some other videos on my lips. Beautiful, like summer look. But I am gonna put foundation on, and I am gonna put everything on the rest of my face. And you can use this first if you want to put the coloring on the cheek first under everything else. So if I was just going to be going in with a powder today, I would absolutely put this on first so that after I have the powder on, I don't put a liquid over it, and then it's going to show, you know, powder and liquid don't necessarily mix, and it's going to show a line. So I just wanted to share that little tip with you. I am going to be using our BB cream today, so I am not going to do that, but I am still going to go for this look, and I'll show you how in just a little bit. So just a disclaimer there, because I think a lot of times the lip and cheek stain can be a little confusing if it's not something you're used to using. We're totally going to use it today. Don't be scared, okay? Lip and cheek stain does not mean it's something to be scared of. So beautiful natural light coming in. It's going to be hot today where I am, you guys. Definitely like it's touching the 80s. I think it's going to be like mid 80s today. So I am doing a BB cream, which is a tinted moisturizer, because I want a little bit lighter coverage. If you're just hopping on, say hi. Little bit lighter coverage. I'm going to be out. I know I'm going to be kind of sweaty today. So we are going to use the BB cream. And this is totally buildable. If you still wanted this nice extra pop of moisture, you could do that, and then you could build it up. Oh my gosh, you guys, I just realized I forgot to put on primer. It's all right. It's all right. It's Saturday. It's Saturday. There's no rules today. No rules. It's a day off. It's a day together. It's the day ahead of Father's Day. Yay, on Father's Day. Does anybody have big plans for Father's Day tomorrow? I asked my husband today. He does dog training on Saturdays. And I asked him today before, as like he was getting ready, I was like, hey, is there anything special you want for dinner tomorrow? And he was like, what's tomorrow? And I was like, it's Father's Day tomorrow. And he was like, oh, no, I'm good. There's nothing. That's what he tells me all the time. No, there's nothing. What do you want for Father's Day? Nothing. What do you want for your birthday? Nothing. Makes it super easy to shop for him, right? No, it doesn't. So this year, he is getting some Alabama stuff for Father's Day. So if you're seeing this, shh, don't tell him. But he is a diehard Alabama fan. If you are not a diehard Alabama fan, it's okay. It's okay. We love and accept all here. But he is, and so you can never go wrong with gifts for my husband that are Alabama related. Never, ever, ever. Okay, so look at that already. BB cream, beautiful tinted moisturizer, already on. And then before I go in with the concealer, this is where I'm going to use this lip and cheek stain. So I didn't want to put it on before the liquid foundation. If I was using a powder foundation, I absolutely would have put this on first so that it doesn't wet the powder when I do. But since I put on a liquid foundation, I didn't want to put this on first because I didn't want to smear it around my face. So now, all I'm going to do, it's pretty wet. I'm going to do 3 dots. And I'm doing my blush, so I'm not coming down here on the apple of my cheek. I'm putting it back. 1, well, I hit it too early. 1, 2, 3. That's all I'm doing. Check this out. And I am just taking my finger and massaging that in. Look at that. Super easy. This is a little beauty blender. You could use this side of the beauty blender as well. So just kind of blend that back. And it's a stain. So 1, 2, 3. It's gonna last all day. All day. And sometimes, you know, I will like forget my setting spray, or I'm in a hurry or whatever, and with the blush, and you know, the powder sometimes can, like, it doesn't come off on my clothes, but if I put my hand, if I put my phone up to my ear, my face is kind of sweaty or whatever, it will, you know, I'll see some of the highlight from the blush on my phone. This doesn't do that, and it's super light. And it just gives you that little bit of color right in your cheeks. It's so beautiful. I have a mirror off the side here. I'm just checking. The phone is not necessarily the most accurate depiction while you're putting it on. So I'm just checking it to make sure that everything is good to go. And I love it. Now, so this is just 3 dots. If you wanted a brighter pink on your face, so you were really going for like, you wanted the blush that you're wearing that day to stand out, you know, sometimes you highlight your eyes, sometimes we highlight different parts of our face, our lips. So you can build this as well. And it is just going to add more and more pink color. So absolutely buildable, absolutely scalable. One of my favorite products, lip and cheek stain. I have been using for years, and it is one of my favorite things. You can ramp it up, ramp it down, make it more natural, make it more intense. You know, me and my crazy hair today. And yeah, so it's awesome, awesome product. But it is important to know, because it's a liquid, if you're using powders and other liquids foundation, where in the process you put that on your face, so that you don't have any impact to the rest of the rest of the products that you put on your face. We're not working. And this, you guys, was the braid I was trying to do last night that I definitely couldn't do while I was talking to my husband. So this is just a quick pancake braid in my, I don't even want to share. I think we're on like day 3, I think, of dry shampoo hair. And I didn't obviously want to wash it because it's going to be washed when I go get it done today. So great, like, fun summer, taking the kids to the park, keeps my hair out of my face look. Okay, so now that that's done, I'm gonna go in with some concealer here. Love, love, love this liquid concealer. I told you guys, this is like part of my everyday routine. And I am going to just go in with a beauty blender. I just want to show you guys, I did get these new. I love my Pharmacy Beauty Blender, but my children like ripped it apart. And so I just picked these up from Amazon. This is a beauty blender that I have like wet. I've run it through water and squished it out and wrung it out really good in a towel. So it's just damp. I just want to show you. This is the same beauty blender, bone dry. So it gets much larger. And you can use these dry or wet, doesn't matter. My girl Mallory, she totally uses hers dry all the time, has great results. This is my preference with a little bit of the dampness to it. I just feel like it spreads the product a little bit better and helps it even out. But I do just want to show you kind of interesting information, maybe even useless information. Dry beauty blender this size, dampened beauty blender this size. Okay. So we're just gonna go in with the tip. And also because, right, because I've already put the cheek stain on my face, this is just gonna go right over the top of it. It's not gonna bother it, it's not gonna shift. And I am just patting that in all the way into the corner and pulling it down so that I have that nice highlight right here under my eye. Same thing on the other side. Going in. You guys, it is so beautiful here today. We had like big rain, thunderstorms yesterday, and it has cleared it all off, and it's like kind of cooled it out. My girls on the East Coast, you know, right? You can feel that humidity and the temperature start to build, and you'll be like, oh, I really need the storm to happen so that that humidity can like have a break a little bit. And that is where we are at. So, beauty blender, I'm also gonna take this and use the other side to go in and set this beautiful concealer with our transparent setting powder. And because I'm gonna be out and about, you know, more today, you guys, I'm gonna be at the park, I'm gonna be running errands. I'm doing a full face, but it's not like the full contour and highlight face. You can absolutely, you know, scale whatever look you're going for, whatever's going on in your life. It doesn't have to be full face all the time. It can be whatever full face you want it to be. It can be half face, can just be, you know, some lip gloss and go. Okay, so I have put this on the other side. And even though it's wet, or not wet, even though it's damp, it's fine. It's just going to apply that right on there. And this little tip, right, that's why they're designed that way, helps me get right in under the eye, into all those little crevices. If you are joining, say hi, let me know you're here. We are just doing a Saturday errands and park and living your best life face today. Okay, so it is transparent. I have just put on a little bit more so you can see where the white powder is, but as soon as I brush this excess off, you're not even gonna see it. Not even gonna see it. Okay, now I do always like to go in with my face perfecting press powder. And, oop, that's my kabuki brush. My little powder brush here, I just like to swirl that around. That kind of, even though it's a pressed powder, breaks up, and for me makes it a little bit more like a loose powder. And I'm just gonna throw that over everywhere that I have put foundation on or concealer. What it's also doing is just wiping away that excess transparent pressed powder. And look, can you guys see? That cheek stain is still holding it down. It is still there. All the way up into the ear and everything. Yeah, so the weather came in last night and just totally like, it broke, and now it's beautiful and sunny and perfect day to go to the park. I think it's only like mid-70s right now. It's gonna be awesome. It's gonna be awesome. So that is pretty much that for the weather report from sunny Colorado today. Hope everybody enjoys that little fun piece of information. I'm so ready for summer. So ready for summer. I'm ready to get back out camping. Can't wait. Can't wait. So I'm gonna go in and just do a quick fill in on my brows. I'm not even using my favorite trick with the time locker setting spray. I'm just going to take this same function. Maybe I need to get a little more on here. Kind of break this powder up. Same function where I'm just going to fill in with the same, there we go, with the same direction that the hair is growing, and then just pull it over and shape those brows down. Then when I put on the time locker setting spray, it's gonna lock all this in. So I can be lifting kids at the park, I can be running around with them. You know, when you go to get your hair done, even, you know, my hair stylist, who is amazing, Brenda at Veda, if you live in Colorado Springs, Veda at Broadmoor, amazing. And I'll show you guys how she does my hair today. She's still like, water's gonna splash on your face, I'm gonna have to wear a mask the whole time, right? And I don't want it to like affect my makeup. So we're just going in like this, and that time locker setting spray, not gonna move, not going to move anywhere. What are your guys' plans for today? Is it sunny where you are? Is summer taking its time? Let me know. Maybe I'll go back this way. Behind where you guys can see me, I have my big window in my bedroom. This is where I'm doing. I have my whole setup here in my bedroom, and it is the most amazing natural light. So shifting this way just helps me get the natural light in. And this isn't even hardly taking me any time. I'm really just darkening these up so that they continue to frame my face. I don't want them to get lost in all of the light and bright foundation and concealer. I want them to stay in. I'm also just kind of bringing them in a little bit, lengthening them from the inside towards the center of my nose so that they come in just a little bit farther. Not complicated, no pencils, just this brow powder. And I'm really like not even changing the shape of them, I am just darkening the natural shape that's already there and extending it out. Okay, and that, I'm gonna go in with my little spoolie brush. Where's my spoolie brush? You know, you guys can always hear clinking. That's because this is the brush, or this is the cup that holds all my makeup brushes. My son, my oldest son, got me this cup for Christmas, and I don't drink coffee, and I don't drink a lot of teas and stuff, particularly in the summer, and so I am using it for this. And I don't know where my spoolie brush is. It like warms his heart. He gets so excited with the fact that I use the cup that he gave me for this. So I always like to just let him know, remind him that I love his gift. And he gets this like, he gets this like shy, but you can tell he's really happy about it. Look on his face. Makes my whole day. Makes my whole day to see him so happy like that. I don't know where my spoolie brush is. Who knows? It's fine. It's fine. These are just where I want them to be. They're gonna be nice and just kind of natural looking for the day. And now I'm going to go in with my Time Locker setting spray. just to make sure that that doesn't go anywhere. And as I predicted last night, I'm using my cell phone case. Adapt and overcome, right? As I was saying, like last night in my video, I went down, I finished the video. It was so fun hanging out with you guys. I went downstairs. I was reading Harry Potter to my kids. My girl, Bradley Ann, gave me like the whole set. She had several sets of the entire Harry Potter series books. And so they're getting ready to move, but she gave me a whole set. So I brought them home last night and I was like reading to all the kids on the couch, the ones that weren't still watching the TV, but my three youngest, I have twins who are 5 and my baby is 3. So I was reading them like the start of Harry Potter, and we all fell asleep on the couch last night. My husband was working from his home office, and while he was doing that, yeah, we all totally fell asleep. And he came and woke me up at like almost 1 a.m. Girl, I just like came up here and went to bed. Have you ever been so tired or you like transition to bed? You just drop clothes on the floor and like crawl on in. That's where we were at last night. It's okay. It's okay. We totally like, and then he was so sweet and he let me sleep in. But I want you to know, I almost took a picture because when I woke up this morning, even though I had slept obviously all night in my makeup, either on the couch or in my bed, and I am not advocating for that. I'm well aware, right, that sleeping in your makeup is not good for your skin. So I'm not saying that this is a good idea. I'm just sharing with you my real life, and in my real life, I slept in my makeup on a Friday night. Happens a bit. Anyway, but when I got up this morning, it was all still on. Sister, I'm talking brows, lips, eyelashes, eyeshadow, all on. I had like one little smear because my eye had been watering, and when I went like this, it smeared it. But it was all right there. So I probably should have taken a picture. I should have taken a picture and showed you guys. So, and my 3-year-old like crawled into bed last night at some point too, obviously some point after 1 o'clock. And so like he was even sharing my pillow with me. It was crazy. It was crazy, blissful, deep sleep. And so even though he was doing all that, it was still on this morning. Next time that happens, I'm gonna take a picture. I wanna show you guys. Okay. So I just put on some eyeshadow primer, and I noticed in doing so, I have this little dark spot from some acne that I had, I don't even know, like a week or 2 ago. So I am just going to fix that really quick. There we go. Fix that really quick. Now you can't even see it. It's the magic of concealer. Just kind of blend all of this in right here. Okay. Now, let's go on to some eyeshadow today. I'm kind of feeling, some lightness today. I've got this beautiful, like, berry colored shirt on. I love t-shirt and jeans. T-shirt, give me a t-shirt, give me some good jeans, some great earrings, and some fun hair, and I'm set. And that is what we were doing today. So I'm gonna go in with one of our eyeshadow trio palettes. This is the one in Sunset Kiss. I was thinking vintage, but I did vintage last night. I have to be careful because it's a little bit broken, but it still works. The colors are still beautiful. It's okay. So right here we have this beautiful cream color. I don't think this is the sateen ribbon. This one's a little bit lighter. Then I have like this beautiful kind of, I don't even know how to describe it. It's like a copper color. and then a cream, like a darker cream, kind of taupe maybe, transition color over here. So I'm gonna start with just the transition color. I'm going in just a fluffy blending brush and just very light-handed. I'm gonna put this all over. Right here, all over right here. Maybe we could define that a little better. I'm going in the crease of my eye and over the outer part of the lid, and just getting that good base so that the other colors will blend and transition, hence the transition color name, transition well. So just like this. And today I'm going to do the same thing. I'm not putting a lot of color on the inner part of my eye because I want that to be a little bit brighter, a little bit lighter, and I'm going to put some light color and some highlighter in there. So just keeping this really on the outside, and when you put this on, it is almost like a very light copper color in itself. Just like this. Okay, now my favorite. If I'm gonna go in and I wanna be very precise about my eyeshadow and where I'm putting it, you can see this brush right here. This is where it's at. Do you see where the eyeshadow is like, you know, because it broke. I keep it in the box and it like rubs around in the box. It's fine, still totally works. This brush right here, it's a bullet shaped brush, and it's just gonna help me be very precise on where I'm putting this darker color so it doesn't end up all over the place. And I wanna get a little bit closer up here, so I'm just gonna use the mirror out of our amazing highlighter palette. And I am just going in the crease, and then I'm gonna do like an upside down V or a backwards 7. So you can see like I'm coming down and then I'm connecting it right here. So in my head it makes sense like an upside down or a backwards 7, but if it makes more sense to you like a V, that's how you can visualize it, then that's perfect. Okay, then I am gonna pull that just a little bit closer to the inside so it shadows out the inner part of the eye. I'm gonna go back in with our blending brush and soften those lines where I really kind of stamped the color with the bullet brush. This is gonna soften that line up. Just like that. Just like that. Hey, how's everybody doing today? If you are just hopping on, say hi, let us know you're here. Hope everybody is having an awesome Saturday. And if you would like if you have any questions about any of these things, about, you know, the BB cream versus the VFX Pro versus the concealer versus powder, just shoot me a note. Just shoot me a note. I would love to help any of you. It doesn't have to be that you even, you know, you don't have to worry, like, if you don't buy anything, if you're just curious about using liquid foundation versus powder foundation versus concealer, just reach out. It's totally fine. My goal is to just help you feel good in your makeup and whatever you use. I love these products, or I wouldn't be using them. I think they are amazing. But if you just are looking for information, tips, and tricks, just send me a note, girl. Just send me a note. This little bullet brush, I'm pulling it a little further in on the crease so that it gives me some great shadowing. So when I open my eyes, I've got some shadowing in here. This beautiful like copper color. So pretty, so pretty. And this is a trio palette. I'm just going back in and buffing this out. This is a trio palette that you can use in the summer, obviously. This would be beautiful in the fall. You know, you could really go in a little bit darker with these colors and be more dramatic. Fall is my favorite season, even though I am so ready for summer. So ready for summer, you guys. Fall is really where my heart lies. It is there. And this would be beautiful with like the copper and the cream. You could really turn this into, yeah, something big there. Okay, so then I'm just gonna take a flat, regular eyeshadow brush. You can see it. Thin, flat, rounded. And this lightest color here on the outside, the light color right there, I'm gonna push this on the inner part of my eye and use it to kind of blend the inner part back. Just like that. And it really gives it beautiful like cream. This is almost like not even a cream. This is like a very light, I don't know, like have you ever, I don't drink coffee, but if you have seen like the iced coffee where it's really light, where there's a lot of cream added or milk added to it, that's the color that it kind of reminds me of. And I'm just using that to go from the inside back and soften that edge of where the color meets. Yes, just like that. And then I'm going to take this highlighter palette right here that I have been using the mirror on. And they have 3 different kind of undertones. I'm trying to, there we go. So you can see this one has more of an orange undertone, this has a yellow undertone, this has a pink undertone. So I am going to go for the yellow today because I'm wearing like, I don't know. I guess I could have done the orange because it's more copper based, but I really want this to be bright and pop. And so I am doing that right on the corner of my eye. I'm not taking it even into my eyelid, just so it creates that like vibrant pop of, it's gonna like make your eyes stand out. It's gonna make you help look more awake and alert. So, you know, if you have had a sleep-in day, sometimes sleeping in can make you more tired. If that's ever happened to you, this is gonna help open up your eye and just make it look more bright and awake and alert. Okay, so I'm gonna take my bullet brush, and if you can see, I actually like ran that highlighter down just a little bit under my eye as well. I'm gonna take the same dark color, the darkest of the 3, it's not really super dark, and back on this bullet brush, and then about halfway under my eye, I'm gonna run that same color and run it back up here. And that is really just going to soften the edge. If you were doing like a full smoked eye, you know, it goes all the way under, but this is just going to kind of create some continuity and softness of the color all the way around your eye instead of just at the top. And I'm not doing like a wing or an eyeliner today, so this is gonna almost kind of have the same effect where it's really bringing the attention up on my face and up to my eyes. And then once we get some mascara on here, this is just gonna like pop and look amazing. Amazing. Okay, so I'm gonna go in with the 3D Effect Mascara. Really like, just been feeling this one lately. Do you ever get, not stuck in a rut, but do you ever get where you like just really are happy with the product and you just stay with that one for a little while? Like it just kind of becomes, it's almost like a product crush. I don't know. But the 3D Effect Mascara is amazing. It's amazing. And it also stayed on all night last night, even while I was sleeping. It's really beautiful. And it is gonna like make these lashes come out of the woodwork here. So I'm being very, here, I don't want to hold up that big mirror. I'm being very careful and very deliberate. So we just put all this beautiful eyeshadow on our eyes. When I go for my hair appointment today, you guys, they like called me and they told me about all of these safety precautions that they are taking. And one of them is that you have to wear a mask the whole time. So if all you're gonna see is from my nose up, then I want these eyes to be rockin', you know? If that's all I've got, then I want to make sure they are on it. Do you hear my children playing outside? Outside my door. They're not outside. They're just outside my door. So these little beauty blenders that I got today. I also, I forgot to show you guys. I got this little beauty blender holder. Oh, is that not so cute? I know this is like the simplest thing in the world, but I love that I can like set this somewhere, and I just want to show you for scale. Again, this is the one that is dampened, so it doesn't quite fit in, but as it dries, it will shrink. But like, I love that I can sit this somewhere, and it's not, you know, like half dry on one side, half dry on the other. It has a place. I love that. I love that. So really cute. And like, cute idea. It's like a copper color. It's real shiny. I don't know. Small, you know, small things, small beauties, whatever we want to call this. I thought this was really cool. So anyway, but I got a pack of like 6 of those. And I told you the beauty blender that I had gotten from pharmacy, my children, who call it a puffer, like squeeze the crap out of it. And one of them got in with one of their nails and they like ripped a chunk off the side. I mean, I'd had it for like a week. I was like, I love my children. I love my children. It's just a beauty blender sponge. It's fine. It's fine. And I was still using it. And I got to the point where it's starting to like, I can't use it anymore. Because it's continuing, once it's been ripped and it's like exposed, continuing to kind of not go well. Anyway, so I got this pack that has like 6 of them in it, and it had a pink one, it had 2 pink ones and a purple one and that yellow one and a blue one. And so I was like, here, you get one and you get one and you get one, and you leave mommies alone. So I'm sure that will last for all of like a day and a half. I don't know how your kids are, but they'll probably enjoy them, and I don't know, maybe they'll surprise me. Sometimes Charlotte, my youngest twin, youngest by a minute, sometimes she surprises me with how often or like what stuff she'll keep up with. I mean, she's 5. She's 5. But they were like so excited. And I might have used those beauty blenders as a way to bribe them to not bother me during this live. Might be so. So, but I hear them now running around right outside the door, probably with those little beauty blenders, and it's okay. I guess I can hear them well if they hurt themselves or something. It's fine. Oh, you guys, I so love this mascara. I so love it. It is like, when it dries, it is not even like hard or real stiff. It stays on and it is still feathery. Like, you can touch all your lashes and not feel like, you know, crunchy. Raise your hand if you remember Aquanet girls. Yeah, like, raise your hand, because you would spray that stuff on your hair and it would be like crunchy. That is what the mascara that I used to use would do like. And I thought that, well, if it's gonna be long lasting, I guess that's what you need. And I was wrong. And I'll be happy to tell you, I was absolutely wrong about that. That is not what you need. And these showed me the light, showed me the way. Oop. Just a little bit in there. That's just one coat, you guys. One coat. If you like to put on more than one coat, I'm gonna do a second coat here really quick. So this eye is just a little bit dried already. Make sure that I get all the lashes on the inside. Huh. I don't know what that is on my cheek. So that was surprising. You see stuff pop up on your face, you don't know it's there. You don't know why it's there. Okay. All right. So like, yeah, I'm not even gonna do a second coat on this side. So pretty. So pretty. And this stuff is gonna stay all day. All day. All day, yay. Okay, so I think, should we do a line right on the top? What do we think? Let's try it. Let's try it. I'm not gonna do a wing. I'm not gonna do anything on the bottom. I'm just gonna do maybe a line right on the top. So this is our ink eyeliner pen, and it is fantastic, you guys. I was using this when I first got it in just to practice to like do a wing, and I have this amazing little tip that I do with, it's just Scotch tape to help you get the perfect wing. And this stuff, I didn't even need to use the tape with. It was so good. It was so good. Okay, so I think what I'm gonna do here is just, let's see, let's try this. I'm gonna move the bigger mirror over here so I can do it this way. Okay, so I am just going to, so I don't know if you guys can see. See, that's what happens to me. It doesn't matter the product. My lashes will bend, and so I will get like a little bit of the mascara on the inside. So maybe we'll clean that up really quick. And I'll go back in with the eyeshadow and fix it. And it's, you know, this is part of real life. Like sometimes people, you know, certain things about their lashes or their eyes or whatever, you know, it's not always going to just come out perfect. It's, you know, you gotta go in and keep working it until it is what you want it to be. So I've just very lightly gone in and removed that. Okay. Now I'm just gonna take this pen and like I'm not even gonna go back in and touch up the eyeshadow because I'm gonna put the liner just on the top here really quick. So I'm just starting at the inside. Right on the lash, like right above the lash line. And I'm gonna be quiet for a minute because I don't want to talk and go boom, like this. And I'm not. Look at that. Like I said, I'm not even gonna do a wing. I just did a line. Beautiful, amazing. I'm just gonna define that upper eyelid and take it right to the last lash right there. Just like that. Okay, so going on the other side. And I love this pen, right? We have the gel mascara, and you can dip it back in if you're being a little bit more deliberate. But this one, it's not drying out. Oh, good. They're slamming doors now. They're slamming doors now. Such a happy Saturday. We'll fix it in just a minute. Ta-da! Look at that. Really just opens, makes your eye look so much bigger. And I'm not even messing with a wing. I just took it over the top. I'm not even gonna go on the bottom. Really just makes my eyes so much more open. A little bit different look, right? Just gives you a little bit of like that extra pop and that extra, I'm looking in the other mirror just to make sure it's good. Looking like just that extra brightness. And because I've only done it on the upper eye, again, I'm always wanting to like draw the eye up on my face when someone's looking at me. So the angle of your color on your cheeks is going up. We want to have highlight here and up. This is why we want the brows here to frame the upper part of your face so everything is drawing the eye up. So can I say up any more times? Up. We want to go up. Is everybody getting it? Up. That's the point. Okay. And now I feel like I have this really beautiful dramatic eye. Is really highlighting all that beautiful color. So pretty. I'm just gonna go back in here because I have this beautiful black mascara line. I just want to make sure that this is equal to its task with showing all of my lashes. If you wanted to do fake lashes or false lashes with this look, it would be beautiful. However you want to do it. But this is how I'm going to do it today. Now, I'm going to be wearing a mask for the next couple of hours, and I'm going to be outside running around, so I'm not even going to do a heavy lip today. I've got a light cheek. I've got some really like poppin' eyes going on, and so I'm just going to do a light lip. I'm going to go back to this lip and cheek stain, one of my favorite products. And again, you can totally build this for how bright you want it to be. And if you want a simple and fast look, because sometimes I nobody got 45 minutes for a full face, this is like, you can be less precise with this. I'm not going in with a lip pencil. We are just coloring the skin on the lips. So that they have some color to them. You can hear my children screaming in the background. So today I really wanted my eyes to stand out while I'm out and about and I'm wearing my mask. If I take, if I'm talking and this is hitting, because it's a stain, it's not gonna rub off on the mask and then rub all over my face and make me look like I've got, Monster Bride lips. That's not a good look for anybody. It's got, my children are screaming and I don't know why. It's got, the same tone as what's on my cheeks here. And it's already dry. Already dry. You can just see. You could throw some gloss over this. You could throw, I'm sorry. Excuse me just a minute. I'm not done with my video. Thank you. Come here. Thank you guys so much for waiting through that with me. It's just how it goes sometimes. Okay, so you could throw some clear glass on this. You could throw some chapstick over this. It's gonna keep these lips under my mask, you know, crisp and not blur all over my face, which is awesome. And then as that mask goes on and off, I still have a natural color look, and it's really the eyes for today. It's really the eyes that we're going on. So thank you guys so much for coming to join me today. I hope you have an awesome Saturday, regardless of what you're doing today, everything from chilling at home, if you're working today, if you are hitting a barbecue today, I hope whatever it is, it's amazing. If you have any questions about any of these products, click the link in the description above or shoot me a note. If you would like to be color matched, if you want to talk about blending, if you want to talk about different products or whatever, I would absolutely love to help you, girl. So shoot me a note. I hope you have an amazing day. Stay fit, stay fabulous, know your worth and your own beauty, and we'll see you next time. Thanks.